Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. A new update dropped in the MapleStory Korea test client. Keep in mind that some of the things shown in this video might not be final, it's the test client after all. Alright, first big change. Remember the stat window? This is her now. Feel old yet? The entire stat window has been revamped. It loads a bit slow in the test client, but it's a fresh new look. And I wonder if the other UI windows will be changed to this style eventually as well. Here you can find all your important stats with your hyper stats at the left and a button for your inner ability at the right. And the first thing that I noticed, and that's something that I've been wanting for a long time, there is now a unified power level for your characters. This means that you can now clearly see how well you compare to your other characters instead of looking at damage range, which doesn't really mean anything when you're comparing between classes right now. So I'm super happy that this is here and that there is one number that we can use to identify if we're strong enough for example, a boss. This stat is called combat power. Plus more stats have been added, like normal monster damage, cooldown reduction, elemental ignore and additional experience. Plus, and this is probably the most important of all, you can change the background behind your character. Heck yeah! What is also great about this new UI is that it comes together with a change in how you can view other players' their stats. You can now literally see all the stats of the other player. Their inner ability, their hyper stats, their equipment, their symbols, even their skill level. It's super detailed and now you know exactly what your party members are rocking. Perhaps we can also use this to check if that one party member is still in drop gear before entering the boss fight. You can turn it off as well, by the way, so other players cannot see anything. However, this functionality was not yet available in the test client. Besides that, more story will be added to MapleStory. Chapter 7 of the Dimensional Library will be added, which will be about the transcendent of life, but it isn't available yet in the test client, so it's still going to be a surprise on how exactly this one will play out. There are quite a few other improvements added this update. For example, the storage fee has been removed. You can now stack power elixirs to 9,999. Entering bosses like Horntail and Emperor's Sickness have been improved. And there were some improvements done for guild content. You can now retry Culvert and you only need to complete one round when participating in Flag Race. Man, I wish we had this change a little bit faster. These changes will most likely be released in spring next year once New Age is over for MapleStory Global and MapleStory C. Another nice change that was added is when you're playing the 1920 x 1080 resolution, you can change the size of the UI to either be smaller or the same size as before. Besides this, there were a few other minor changes here and there, but nothing super noteworthy. I added the Korean patch notes in the video description in case you want to check those out yourself. There also were a few filler events, like the I haven't done anything event and a new Punch King season, but the one that I found most interesting is the Fashion Week event. It is a simple event where you have to defeat 1000 monsters to get coupons and additional rewards can be obtained once per day. After defeating the daily monsters, you can choose between either a Halloween ticket or a ticket from Camilla. Both have different items in their stores, and both stores contain clothing items and mounts. The items come in the form of coupons that last 7 days, but once you use the coupon to actually get the item itself is permanent, so free cash items and additional rewards for just defeating 1k monsters. That is a pretty decent event, I hope we get this one as well. That is all the important stuff for this update. No news about that class revamp that is coming to KMS in November. Hopefully it will be announced within the next 2 weeks. And that's all I had for today. What do you think of the new stat window and events? Let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching, and as always, special thanks to our members making these videos possible. Special thanks to Niels de Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanoy, Jesus Rodriguez, Kaudi Mora, Wiley, Riser Are BackSpaceOTI, Ziggy Historycanon, Saffronyx, Flidiot, Knifesu, Cloudfix, Sir Tito 655, Michael Menchaca, Rathius, Afterlord, Betrayal 1489, Silvio Nato, Striker Elk, Tidal 1 Victor Sundstrom, Mathias Simonsson, Mr. Anark, Benon Games, The Passenger, Kani Wu, Max Bernhardt, Muka 1017, BNB King, Scotty Flies Fast, Gabriel Eck, Fecko, Vake Botnet, Dante Victory, Mathinu Def, Snack, HBG, Only, Lord Vasil, Spats the Kaiser, That Archer Guy, Louis Bento Brandau, Snufflepop, Tails Cursepet, The Wolf Drake, Gaber Wolf, Live Love MapleStory, Kali, Darkfoos, Quinn, Migu and Sir Otter. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and happy mapling!